Hi, I'm Graham and welcome back to Saw-a-thon. We were moving on to part 3 of this series, a series that I just want to watch the next one again and again straight after the last one finishes. And this, again, we're following in the footsteps of John Kramer, Jigsaw, but this time he is at death's door. He is bedridden, he only has hours to live, and Amanda, his disciple, has kidnapped a doctor, much to John's request, to come and help him make it through the next few hours. And the reason he wants to be awake through the next few hours is because he has a game in play with a man who is going to go through various stages of tests. Now, this is very different from the other Saw movies because the man in question is someone who's taken his life for granted because his son died. He neglected his wife, he's kind of neglecting his daughter, and he's kind of focused on the people who harmed him, the people who failed him in the judicial system about his son's death. So as he moves along, led by Jigsaw's cryptic notes, he discovers somebody that was implicit within his son's killer getting off with a light sentence. It could be a lawyer, it could be a judge, it could be the person that was driving the car that ran into his son. All these kind of people, and he has the choice whether he can forget about something from his past and save this person or let the person die. And it's a nice spin on the sort of Jigsaw story so far. It's always been like bad people. This is a good person who's kind of lost their way, and Jigsaw's trying to give them a kick. I know I keep wording this as if Jigsaw is the good guy trying to help people, but he is in a way, even though he's doing it through the most horrific circumstances imaginable. We have Amanda in this one, and we have this relationship between her and Jigsaw, which is kind of like a father-daughter relationship. They're codependent almost, or particularly Amanda, a lot more than Jigsaw himself. Even still in this state, he still has his faculties, and he's still trying to work out the rules of his game to see what is going to happen. This has got some particularly nasty scenes, and again, this is becoming more of a trait in the Saw series as it moves along. It's got one where there is, well, John at one point needs to have pressure taken off his brain, and the doctor has to drill into his skull with a power drill and cuts a bit of the skull out, and it is probably one of the more horrific images within this movie itself. The traps again are getting more elaborate. I like them when they're a little bit smaller, a little bit more contained, and a little bit simplified. These seem to be grandiose experiments that I just don't know if I'm 100% satisfied with them. They seem a little bit too big for my liking. I like the fact that Amanda has become such a big part of this series. It was something I didn't expect when I saw her in the first movie, and it's something I'm grateful for by the time we get to this movie. And her character's given a few moments to really show how she hasn't come out of her experience a better person, how she's still kind of damaged, and I like how they do that. It's a nice touch to the movie. Angus McFadden is the man who's trying to overcome his son's death. It is pretty good as well, and he kind of goes through the motions and ultimately doesn't change like most of the subjects do in these kind of movies. Again, at the end of the movie, we're treated to a kind of reveal, a mysterious reveal about whose game it was, what had happened, and how this all ties in to both the first and the second movie. And the fact that they tie everything together in a nice big bow is unbelievable. I think it's magic almost, the way they connect all the dots in this. And this again is my favourite part of the movie, how they throw things back to the second movie, how they throw it back to the first movie, how they tie everything together, how they bring back characters you didn't think they were going to come back. You thought they were gone forever, but they're here in flashback mode. And this is the bit at the end where it really starts to ram up and you're like, yeah, this is unbelievable. It really leaves you on a high, which most of these movies kind of do. I really liked Saw 3 again. I believe that the first 3 Saw movies are a terrific trilogy of movies. They're all interlaced, they're all connected in one way or another, and they are really satisfying to watch. Even though they're their own individual things, they still harken back to moments in the sort of series so far, and I love that. I think it's terrific storytelling. Even though it does get a little bit bloodier and a little bit gorier this time around, and it's a trending fact that I'm not looking forward to, but just now I'm happy with the series. I think it's a terrific trilogy, and you know, I can't really remember too much more about the rest of the series, but I'm excited to see where it's going to go yet again. I gave Saw 3 4 out of 5 as well, on par with 2. I think they work hand in hand, and it's an excellent story. Have you seen Saw 3? What did you think of this instalment of this series? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.